All right, welcome to the Victors Nation podcast. I am your host, Jason Robinson. The boys, per usual, Derek McCarty, Dre Fame. It's been a minute, guys. We all live crazy-ass lives, but we're back. We're ready to grind out 2025. Go Blue. Cannot wait for
We
this
are
season.
back, baby.
Mm-hmm.
We are
Yep.
back.
Go
Yep.
blue, go blue. It's been a while since we've done one. Since I think right before March Madness.
February. Yep.
Yeah,
I missed y'all guys, man.
Yeah, a lot's happened since then.
We got a lot to do this year too, though.
Yeah,
we'll be seeing a lot of each other.
And I'll tell you what, and to anyone listening, time changes when you have two kids, and when those kids start to get just a little bit older and just a little bit busier, but not fully independent yet. when you got to double up on bath time and serving people meals and going to swim classes and dealing with sicknesses that you don't fully know what is actually going on. But here we are, right? Here we are now.
3 lives.
So let's get into it. Let's talk some Michigan sports. Let's talk some Michigan football. So I think, maybe before we jump to football, right? Great basketball season this year. Great run by Dusty May in his first season. I think none of us really knew what to expect out of the team that was largely assembled via transfer portal, and pleasantly surprised to go through and win the Big Ten tournament championship, make a little bit of a run in March Madness. So
we got the number one quarter class too.
Yeah, and then I don't know when we reload via the transfer portal. Is that a rebuild every year, or is that reloading?
It's gonna be, I think, what Bull Ryan said best, like with Kentucky years ago. It's gonna probably be a rent-a-player program. But like, my God, clean up the damn turnovers, though. Jeez.
I think Dusty may put us in a good position. I think after his run, a lot of people gonna want to come here. So I think he's gonna continue to build, especially with the 5-star recruit that he got. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna continue to build on his success, and I'll see great things happening for the Michigan program. It's about time too, man. It's about time that both sides of the ball was doing good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Football and basketball. So it's about time, man. So I'm glad Dusty May is with us. Go Blue, Dusty May. The Victors Nation supports you 120%. So keep doing your thing, man. Go Blue.
A name we mentioned before we got here quite a bit. Like, I don't know. I know the UAB guy, the number one player in the portal, is committed to us. He's coming to Michigan, but I don't know. It's also looking at the NBA as well. I don't know if that's going to happen, if he's coming to Michigan or not, but we'll see. He could still test those waters and still go pro. So
I doubt it.
We'll see, he's a big dude.
I doubt it. We don't know. We don't. I mean, you never know how these kids are thinking these days. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, they come and we can win another Big Ten tournament. And like I said, we can win a national championship. We need one on basketball, the basketball side now. So come on, Dusty, man. We rooting for you. I was even thinking about getting season tickets.
I was like, one. It's like, shit. Dude, definitely get season tickets. It's an exciting time with that.
I was thinking about it, but man, with so much going on and what I got Michigan and the Lions, I was just like, that'd be too much.
So can you only get full season ticket packages, or are there smaller ticket packages where you can get like a 10 game season ticket package?
I don't know. That is a good question. I have to call and ask about that, because I do want to go to some games. I do, because I want to see the kid from Flint. That's where I'm from. So I want to see him. I want to see what's going on with us, but I don't know how that works. But I'm definitely going to some games, and I'm definitely trying to go to the opener. Hopefully, when y'all come for the home opener, we have. I mean, it's no basketball ain't in. I was gonna say we can go to a game, but never mind.
I mean, that's like Derek. That's on Derek and I's like list to do to hit up like football, but for sure hockey and basketball in the same week or weekend. So I mean, that is gonna happen at some point.
Yeah, that would be that would be a hell of a fun trip is to head there and try and take like get like an extended weekend where we.
But see the thing about that is though. See, the thing about that is, though, the hockey and the basketball might be at the same time. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it would have to work out perfect. Where like
that'd be my only concern. I feel like it can work, but you know what I'm saying. You have to have say basketball on Thursday and hockey on Friday. Then Saturday is the game.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That the only way, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a feeling they'd be on the same days or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just
might be. I mean, it might be the same day. It might be a Saturday like noon game versus a non-conference opponent in basketball, and then we got a hockey game to go to at like 6 p.m.
I don't think it'd be on a Saturday just because you know what I'm saying. They got football and football but whatever. I hope, like I said, man. You know, I'm going with. Whatever y'all do it, I'm going. So it don't even matter. Just let me know, and y'all know I'm there.
So it's on the list, man. But like I said, Derek, sooner the better, dude.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, a hell of a basketball season. But let's talk a little bit about football. So coming through the off season, football is always going to be probably what leads most of our conversations on here. But looking ahead, so we got one season in the Sharon Moore era, and strong finish, right? I think beating Ohio State and then beating Bama in a bowl game, even though the bowl games, my opinion is that bowl games don't really matter that much. Beating Bama made it feel like it mattered a little bit. But strong finish to what was a pretty disappointing season up until the Ohio State game, right? So now, looking ahead to 2025, looking ahead to this season, what are your guys' thoughts? What are you guys' thoughts looking at the schedule and what to expect out of the schedule, and maybe thoughts on what you feel like the floor is for this team for 2025, and what you feel like the ceiling is? So, Jason, why don't you start and share your thoughts on the schedule, the floor, the ceiling for next year?
Yeah, so I mean, you know me, guys. Like, I'm probably gonna go undefeated. I go undefeated I don't even know I even get asked, but you know, not a bias, just the football fan basically. But you're going to see like the seasons play out with one or two losses, maybe. Not really for Michigan, but I'm just saying broadly in general, all of college football. So maybe like a good 3-loss team get into the college football playoff. So now with the Big Ten and the SEC, they're supporting 16 teams potentially in the college football playoff. So it's going to be a lot more common, right? It's going to be like more of like an NFL type of schedule, especially with the Big Ten and the SEC playing non-conference games. So, I mean, one or two losses doesn't really it might not negatively impact it, but it's like you might see like rivalries kind of die off a little bit too, and it's something that we talked about before last season as well. But you know me, like it's belt to ass. Like we're going 12-0 in regulation games. I am kind of worried about the at Nebraska game a little bit because I mean, anytime it's a night game that kind of worries me a little bit more if it's an actual night game because the last time we played there during the day we whooped their ass. But I'm sure Matt Rule will cry his way to a win if that happens if it's a night game. But even then, like you know me, like I'm always going undefeated. Typically, like I think we got a really good, not just a quarterback, but an athlete I know we're going to get into players a little bit too, but I'm going to be kind of interested to see like how the offense comes together more than the defense. I'm really not worried about the defense, which we're probably going to talk about later as well. But I'm 12-0. We're going. Let's do it.
12-0. All right, Dre, what do you think?
He's going to say 12-0 already. I already know what he's going to say.
I mean, you know me, man. In our world, we always gonna go 12-0. It's nothing.
Yep.
That can't stop us. You know what I'm saying? But us. But I'm gonna say this: going into the season, it's 4 teams in the car. Ohio State is driving. Oregon is in the passenger, and Penn State and Michigan is in the back seat. That's right now. You know what I'm saying? Our first couple of games gonna be able to tell us everything we need to know. The first game is at home. Should be I ain't gonna say it's an easy win because it's nothing in college football that's easy.
Nope.
Starting a freshman quarterback, but we should be able to pull that off. Now, it's week 2 that I got my eyes on. That we go to a hostile environment in Oklahoma. We take a freshman quarterback, not only a freshman quarterback, but I'm gonna say a lot of our offense is young. I ain't gonna say freshmen, but young. You know what I'm saying, and unproven. So, that's gonna tell me that all I need to know about us going forward. I don't see no problems with our running game if our offensive line can hold up. I think we're gonna have the 2 best backs in the country.
Yeah.
I just like I said, I got to see who stands out at playmaker. Defense, I think it's gonna take maybe 2.5 games to jail. You know what I'm saying? Especially with our new pieces coming in with Wake Martindale's philosophy. We picked up some nice pieces in the portal, so I don't really see too many kinks in our armor. I see a little bit, and I'm gonna put it on youth. That's all I'm gonna put it on. I'm not gonna put it on like talent or anything because we got the talent. I think Sharon and the rest of the boys on the staff did a great job in the transfer portal. I think we had a great class coming in. So I feel like it ain't gonna be a talent issue. It's gonna be all about how we develop and how we mesh together and who can play and who can't play. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna, like I said, week 2 gonna tell us all, you know what I'm saying? And then when we go to Nebraska, if it's a night game, which I'm hoping because I'm going. Now I pray to God it's a night game. I pray. And that's gonna tell us a lot too. Like I said, this whole year gonna be a real testament to what Michigan is. Either we gonna be like last year and everybody gonna look at Sharon crazy, or we're gonna be in a driver's seat going into the playoffs looking at a national championship. I mean, yep. It can go either way. You know what I'm saying? It just, like I said, it just depends on how everything comes together. And after week 2, I think that'll give us at least a better picture on how the rest of our season can go.
It's an early test for sure with maybe like I don't want to say unpredictable team, but there is some unpredictable probably position groups. So
exactly, that's what I meant. Like we not gonna know. We not gonna know until you know what I'm saying. Then, so we'll see.
Yep.
Yeah, I think if you look at the schedule collectively, right? If you compare what we had to go through or what it looked like we were going to have to go through last season to this season, Oregon's not on the schedule this year, and Penn State's not on the schedule again this year. So, it's
that's why I say it's them teams in the car. because we don't.
Right.
I mean, only two teams that got to play each other really. I don't know if Penn State and Ohio State or Oregon and Ohio Penn State and none of them play. But that's what I meant. Like I was looking at it from a Michigan perspective that we don't got to play them. You know what I'm saying? But Ohio State, obviously.
Ohio State's they're going to have Penn State, but they're going to have Texas right off the bat. And at Wisconsin
I'm talking about Big Ten. I'm talking about as far as Big Ten. I really ain't tripping about outside of the country just yet. I'm talking about Big Ten. It's gonna be us for fighting for that national championship. I mean, Big Ten's birth, trying to get to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be us four.
Yeah,
that's the four to be watching. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody have a miraculous turn this season, but I just don't see nobody else.
I agree. I don't see anyone else. One of the things that's tough looking at the schedule is that it's tough to know because of the era of college football that we're in right now.
Yeah,
it's tough to know what version of some of these programs we're going to get, right? Because it's hard to know what they brought in, what went out. So looking at some of the programs that have the potential to create a really good team in a year, right? Because that's what the transfer portal allows people to do, is to go out and if their team wasn't very good last year, if they're a big time program, they've got people spending money on NIL, and they've got a track record of putting people in the NFL, they can go make their team pretty good in a year, even if they weren't last year. And a lot of times we don't know that until that team gets put on the field, because it can be the exact opposite, where programs can assemble what looks like a talented team, and then they just don't mesh well together at all, and there's no culture that's built into it. So looking ahead at the schedule, I'd say Oklahoma, that's going to be a tough game week 2.
Hey, real quick, can I get one more factor in before you do the schedule? And then we got to factor in Sharon gonna be out 2 games.
Yeah, but or more, right?
Yeah,
depending
or
on
more.
What
exactly. That too. Okay, go ahead. I just wanted to put that out there.
Corey, I take pride in my youthful looks.
Yeah, I wish I looked.
Wait till you finally grow out your mustache.
I know. Once we hit what I say 1,000. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'll grow a mustache.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So close.
But Dre, you're absolutely right. So that's going to be a factor, right? So Oklahoma week 2. I mean, that could be a tough game.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know what that program's gonna bring. Nebraska, they've been hit or miss tough. I'm not as worried about that one, except for that it's at Nebraska.
They lose close games. They always lose close games.
I don't know. They got our guy. They got our guy at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He was a Michigan man first before Bryce came and took the show. You know what I'm saying? But Carter Smith was our guy.
Maybe, but he's not going to be. Their starter. They've got the.
It's Wisconsin. I thought Carter Smith went to Wisconsin. I'm pretty sure Carter Smith went to Wisconsin.
I thought he went to Nebraska.
He might have.
Mm-mm.
No, Nebraska's got Raiola as their quarterback.
Okay.
But he's a good quarterback. So I mean, that could be a tough game.
Is that my man who try to be like is that
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just he looks more like his brother, but he looks more like Brittany. I'm not worried about them. We'll see what happens.
Shout out my boy Maize Madman, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. Go tune into his shows, man. If y'all ain't subscribed, go subscribe to my guy, man. That's my guy, man. Appreciate you for having me on. Love, my boy. Love.
USC, another program. They could be a good team. It's hard to say. Washington. I mean, I didn't think Washington was going to have a very good team this past year, and we went into Washington and got beat because we laid an absolute egg there.
But see, I don't think them circumstances would be correct if we had quarterback like a decent. If we had, okay, let's say this, D. Do you think if we had this, let's say Cade McNamara, do you think our season goes how it went last year?
Offensive line was pretty rough in the beginning.
Yeah,
bad,
yeah, Right. I think there's a couple of different things that point to the first probably 8 games of the season. And the quarterback carousel was part of it. But I also think that I think there was a learning curve from a coaching perspective. And I think there's a learning curve from coaches gelling together. So our offensive line
in a short amount of time. In a short amount of time,
and then we had a lot of first time. We had a lot of first time coaches in their first time positions. Like, wasn't Grant Newsome a first time offensive line coach? So I mean, we had some. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We had a whole bunch of. We had a whole bunch of iffy factors last year. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we can come in without those iffy factors and at least play solid football, I think we got a decent chance of making a great run. Like, I don't know if we're gonna win a national championship. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see what's on the field, but like we got a great chance of actually winning the national championship in my eyes.
Well, I think a couple big factors are going to be so looking at the schedule. There's probably 4 or 5 games that we can look at that we can say could be challenging because there's some unknown. Ohio State's going to be Ohio State. It's going to be a rivalry game. It's going to be, hopefully we just tough them again. Right? But looking at some of the other games on the schedule, I'm not really concerned about Maryland, except for that'll probably end up being a trap game again, because for some reason we always end up playing Maryland like the week before we play Ohio State, and that always is a recipe for a trap game. But looking at it, the schedule's not as tough as what it was this year. But there's also some stuff we don't know. So and we also don't know about the Sharon Moore stuff. We don't know where the NCAA is going to land on this stupid investigation that they're continuing to push forward on.
We don't know how our offensive coordinator going to look.
That's something that I'm optimistic about, though. I'm optimistic that that's one of the changes that we made in a very positive direction.
Well, that's fine, but we don't know how it looked, though. We don't know how it looked.
Right.
We speculate. So I think our offense might look a little bit different, but I mean, like Trey said too, I mean, we got the best running back duo in the country. Easily.
I think it's gonna be like 49-51 run.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a split.
Probably. It'll probably be pretty close, pretty balanced still, with the way it's been. But looking at the schedule, if I say there's a ceiling on it, I'd say probably 10-2, 11-1. I think with the bigger conferences, I think we're going to see a lot less teams go undefeated.
Hey, hold on, D. Who we lose to?
Somewhere in that mix, between playing at Oklahoma, at USC, at Nebraska, trap game with Maryland, Ohio State. There's some games in there. I would not be surprised at all to drop one or two.
Rather take the L in Norman, Oklahoma than later.
Right, absolutely.
Hell no.
Absolutely. And I mean floor 8-4. Right. I think worst case scenario, we've got a team that beats the teams we're supposed to beat and loses to the teams that end up being good teams. But if you think about it, 10-2 or 11-1, that's going to get you in the playoff. 10-2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that might get you in the Big Ten
championship.
That might get you in the Big Ten championship game.
Yeah, right.
Might.
It just might. It just depends on how the Big Ten rolling this year. But I got a feeling the Big Ten gonna be We're gonna have more teams fighting for it than, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna be the top 4 in the, you know what I'm saying, in the car, but it's still gonna be some people trying to jump in the car with us. You know what I'm saying? To eliminate our seats.
I mean, I'm kind of bummed we're not playing Illinois this year. I really wanted to beat their ass, but.
Same.
Oh no, bro! Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's coming. It's gonna come. It is gonna come.
Not playing them. I mean, like we're not playing them in the regular season, but like God, I hate them.
When it do, oh baby, I hope we destroy them. Oh my God.
Yeah, we got their good freshmen coming from their basketball team, so suck it. Love it.
I was so mad leaving Illinois. Ooh-wee, buddy. I ain't never been that mad. Oh,
I mean,
man.
even Indiana, like, we run Mullins even in the beginning. It wasn't just a quarterback issue. Like, the defense gelled. I don't care if it's Northwestern. We saw it at Northwestern. You could tell the defense looked a little bit different. Then beating Ohio State, beating Bama, that momentum carries into this season.
No, again, I'm a Michigan. You know, I'm a Michigan man through and through, and I'm not never gonna give these boys no. But is that? I mean, is that Ohio State because of the defense, or was that because of Ryan Day can't coach? I'm gonna put that on.
You can't strategize big games like
Ryan Day can't coach. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's both,
my boy.
I mean,
a little bit of both. Yeah, for sure.
The game has been decided by who wins the running game. He tried to transform Ohio State when they played Michigan into a running team when they're not playing their bread and butter. He's an idiot.
And that's my point. That's my point.
It's a good point, but I think it's still both. I mean, that's his problem. That's his problem. But like, I'm just saying, like it's both. I think it's really both. It's a two-way street if you look at it. Oh, we got Stu that gave us a shout out.
Well,
I mean,
you know, I think
I
think part of it is I think part of it is Ryan Day, right? Like Michi. Some coaches just have a hard time against certain teams, and I am hopeful that Ryan Day is just going to have a problem against Michigan. But I think another piece of that is our defense at the end of the season locked in. And I think a big part of that is Wink Martindale stopped blitzing on every damn third down. I think that he, after getting beat for like 8 weeks trying to go into man coverage and blitz on every third down, he adjusted. And when he adjusted, when he adjusted, when he realized that I
don't think we had the right players last year. Not no disrespect to nobody on the squad, but I think we're gonna see a better defense than we seen last year. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think we talked a little bit about that.
Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant and Josiah Stewart. Don't get me wrong, we're gonna miss them heavily. But what I'm saying is, like with Trey Williams coming in from Clemson and the pieces that we already got, I think we're gonna have a great defense. I just think I feel like now that he went through a college cycle, I feel like he gonna dumb it down, not dumb it down enough for it ain't gonna be ineffective, but I think he gonna dumb it down enough for them to get it faster, and it ain't gonna be so complex as, you know what I'm saying, or it ain't gonna look like hieroglyphics to him. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna have to think as much. And I think we're gonna be after. I'm telling you, our defense gonna be solid.
Yeah,
I think we got the right pieces in the transfer portal. I think, like I said, Trey Williams. If y'all don't know who that is, y'all look out for him. He is gonna be a problem on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, he had a year. I don't know. We shall see though. You know what I'm saying? Old dogs still love. They still trick. So he might still come out and still be blitzing. But I just think we're gonna have the people for it this year.
We'll see. We'll see about the depth with him, which I'm still kind of concerned about it a little bit. But I mean, if I get to see Hillman lay out a couple more guys too, That'd be good. But I mean, defensive wise, I mean, like starting crew, I mean, we still got a lot of experience. So Payne, two from Bama, Trey Williams, Benny Moore, TJ Guy.
Oh, I
RM,
forgot about Damon Payne.
Osman.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's
We
what
got
I'm
TJ
saying.
Metcalf and his brother as well too. We got Rod Moore coming back. We got Zeke Berry, like kind of struggle. I mean, there is some struggling in the secondary, but Hill's young too. Barry.
I think
I mean,
I
like
think I'm
we're
trying
and
to tell
and
you,
the
man.
Metcalf brothers, dude. Like
I think all of that's all of that was overthinking. I think all of that it was in their head and they was
it was,
overthinking, and they
it
wasn't
was, but it
playing
was
off
also
natural
the
instinct.
transition. We talked about this too last year. Is also the transition time as well too. So we played for a national championship. We won a national championship. Didn't know the outcome of like what coaches, Jim going to the NFL, what coaches he was going to bring with him. That's a really quick turnaround to hire a completely new, different coaching staff. So I mean, props
No question.
props to
No
Moore,
question.
but it's
No question.
it's a lot of work to put together a team and know your talent in that quick of time. So it's just we didn't have those answers right away. So, but I mean, I think the defense definitely clicked towards the end of the year. I mean, that goes without saying, but
it's
going to be exciting.
I think too from the system that Wink runs. Think about the fact that now you've got a lot of guys that are in their second year in the system, right? So you've got a lot of guys that that have a better understanding, that will be able to react more and think less to the system.
That's what I meant. React more, think less. There you go.
Yeah, so because that's a big thing, right? That's a big thing, is that, and you could tell last year it looked like at times, you know, I'm gonna call someone out that I think is gonna have a fantastic season this year, that is predicted to have a great year. Jair Hill, I think, has All-American cornerback potential. You could tell that there was a lot of times last year where he was thinking versus playing. And if he's to a point now where he understands the system, and he understands his job and where he's supposed to be and what he's supposed to do better. And he wasn't the only one. Jayshon Barham at linebacker a lot of times.
Maybe just like the wrong place.
So let me ask you this though.
Guy's quick though, dude.
So with him, is he gonna be on the line, or is he gonna be still linebacker? Did he switch?
Oh yeah,
he switched. I heard that he switched to edge, but I see a lot of depth charts with him still listed at linebacker.
Me too. That's me too.
Because Moore and TJ Guy are edge. So I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, so did he switch?
Rotations are different packages with him at that position, so he might play both.
Right.
See, he was supposed to switch.
And did he switch because Owasu Bo? I forgot. I don't want to disrespect him, but Owasu Boateng.
Owasu Boateng. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did he switch because of him?
They blitzed him a lot. They Barham blitzed a lot from the linebacker position. So it may have just been how he was adjusting to the system to be more of that, like the old school, like kind of like that old school 3-4 outside linebacker position that is really an edge rusher. A Sam line, like a 3-4 Sam linebacker.
Sam, that's what I've been saying.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll be interested. He may have kind of a hybrid role where he'll be on the field and he may be in the linebacker position, or he may be coming off the edge sometimes. But I think, speaking of the defense, you know, and we can talk about some of the things that we're excited about, but I think Ernest Hausman is a solid year of football away from being a first round draft pick. I think that guy's gonna. I think that he's been a solid player, but I think that, again, second year in this system, another year of development in college football. I think that he's going to have a killer year in holding down the middle of the field.
When he came from Nebraska.
I do
2 years ago, dude. Can shut up about him.
I think he. I thought. I mean, to be honest, I thought him and Barham was gonna have a great year this year, but I don't know how what position he gonna be in. So I couldn't tell you about Byron, but I think Hausman is primed to have a great year. I got a feeling that if everything go right, I could see him, like you said, going top first round and next year's draft for real. Like I can see it. You know what I'm saying? If not first round, high second, because it just depends on how they play.
Both of them are extremely quick. It's just Barnum was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
At the wrong time. Yeah,
you
know what I'm saying?
But both of them, I think, are going to have killer years.
Me too.
I played with both of them in the college football video game too, and I was wrecking people. So I know they're primed for a good year. Oh yeah, what's up, John?
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, John. That's what I was thinking too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is he gonna be like in the Jabril Peppers role? I was thinking that too.
So I don't think necessarily like
not because Jabril was another athlete. He was like an athlete type.
Not on offense.
You know what I'm saying? I know he ain't that, but you know what I mean, like that position.
Right. Jabril was a hybrid linebacker / safety / nickel type player. Right.
Yeah.
So
/ running back / quarterback
/ wide receiver
returner / kicker.
But
he can pass.
Think convert that position though to a hybrid defensive lineman linebacker instead, and that's where I think Barham is going to be.
Okay. Good question, John. Good question. Because I was and another thing we sleeping on. Yeah. Another thing we sleeping on real quick. Rob Moore back. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be a captain on the defense to put everybody. That's if he starts. I don't know how if he gonna be ready. I seen a video of him running today, and then when I seen him the other day, he looked good. Well, I mean, he don't look like, you know what I'm saying, he having any setbacks. I'm gonna just say that. But so if he out there, I think that's gonna be another plus for us, because he know everything about, you know what I'm saying, the defense and the back end. I don't know if he gonna be safety because coming off that injury, but I could see him playing some nickel. What y'all think?
I could see him all over the field, but I think he's got the experience.
Right.
So he's captain for sure, obviously, but like beating Ohio State, clutched Ohio State in Ann Arbor as well too. But like that Rod Moore coming back is absolutely crucial, not just for the defense, but for this team and the culture as well too. Yeah. It's those players that turn this program around. That's one of our guys that has to have a voice this year. No, you're good. Like, he's just got to have a voice this year. I know he's going to, but he's critical. He's critical.
Yeah, real critical. That's why I brung him up. And then,
I mean, depending on his health, I can see him in different packages
defensive line is. I can too. That's why I was asking, like, where do he go? Because I don't think he's gonna go back to safety, in my opinion. I just think that's why we brung in that safety depth. But he'll be all over the field. You know what I'm saying? But
it depends maybe who we play and who we're matched up against too. So
yeah,
I can see. I mean, he's a vet. He's a vet, and then some. He's experienced it all. So I mean, I could see him all over the place depending on week.
That's what I mean. And he's gonna have everybody in the right position too. Mm-hmm. The right position and be able to call out the audibles on the field, and from the defense perspective. I'm glad he back, man. I am so glad. Oh, dude, and another person I'm excited to see, and he finally get his shine, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he really didn't. I mean, he been getting his shine, but he been having some dogs ahead of him. So I'm ready to see D Moore snap. Derek Moore and Rashad Benny.
TJ guy.
I'm ready to see them boys
against him last year too, but like,
I'm ready to see them boys go crazy. Like, I think that's gonna be the strength of our defense. I think that everybody to be honest, a lot of people ain't even talking about it, is really slept on. I think them boys about to eat. Boys about to eat. I'm telling you. At least if this year go right. Remember what I said. Yeah. If this year go right, one of them boys going first round, that's eligible in the draft. You know what I'm saying?
I
think they got that lump out of their throat from last year too. Some of these guys. So I mean, some of these guys have lived in some critical situations in games.
Don't understand, man.
These other guys haven't.
That boy D Moore the other day. I was talking to him about because me and him we owe each other a match in college football. You know what I'm saying? Me and him was just talking back and forth. And bro, to see how big he done got, I'm just like, yeah, bro, you about to wreak havoc.
He's always been even as a freshman, he came in as a freshman that was not built like an 18-year-old. Like an 18-year-old is supposed to be built.
And it looked like an ESPN classic where the players are like 16, but they look like they're 47.
Yeah, and so I was gonna add him. I'd add him to the list. I threw Maize Madman's comment back up here. I would add Derek Moore to the list of guys that could push his way into first round potential.
And Rashad Benny gonna have a good year too. Rashad Benny, he gonna have a good year. He's finally healthy. That's what I'm saying. Our line is crazy. Like if it go right, our line is insane. Oh my God. They ain't gonna have to. The DBs really ain't gonna have to do no work if our D line eating good.
It's just good. But even like last year, it's just like chill out on the blitzes. I mean, that kind of killed us.
Yeah, like I said,
that's all. It's like, how do you not trust the defensive line that stopped Jalen Milroe in the Bama game to win the Rose Bowl and go to the national championship? Like, we don't need to be blitzing all the time.
I told y'all both in the beginning why that, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't used to the college game, bro. He had to get used to it. Now he used to it. And we back. It's up. It's up. I'm telling y'all, man. We got the right people in there, man. And now we got the players to do it. I am so excited about this season, man. Y'all just don't understand. Like, it's about to be a great season for us. Like, I've been telling people right now, y'all better save y'all money because, man, it's a possibility that we go back to the national championship, y'all. Like, it is very possible.
I got daycare, dude. I got daycare.
It's very possible. Like, we got Bryce, bro, in his first year as a freshman. I know it's high school. I know it's high school, but he took his high school team to the state championship. Like, come on, bro. It's not impossible to do. It's just, man, it's just all the pieces around him, man. We gon' man.
It's just the best quarterback, the best athlete in the class. So
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
And that's where I believe Payne went too. So Payne that transferred from Bama, defensive tackle, that's where he went to high school. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I love that. I just love that duel, dude, on both sides of the ball.
That's what I'm saying, man. Our man, y'all, people gonna come in underestimating us. And now with all this stuff going on, and they keep picking with us, bro. I know
to the fire like they already made like a couple years ago.
I told y'all, man. Last time a coach got suspended, what happened? Y'all know what happened the last time a coach got suspended.
First 3 games, we didn't put up a lot of points, but Natty.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Last time a coach got suspended, you start seeing bet across the world.
Yeah.
Bet. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. They cooking. He gonna cook. Man, it's real reachable, man. It's reachable, man. It is reachable, man. Very reachable. It's all depends on the other pieces of the puzzle. Because now we got a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We got a quarterback. Now we just got to see how our offensive line going to gel, how our wide receivers going to be able to step up and act like they want to go to the NFL. Because, man, that'd be my only thing, bro. I'll be tired. This my gripe real quick, bro. Why we just can't get none of them Mecca Abukas, the Marvin Harrison Jr.'s? Like,
I don't know, dude. That's the position group I was gonna talk about. Like, we didn't route running was fucking horrible. Like, it just wasn't good. We weren't creating separation. It sucked. It wasn't just the quarterback. And shout out to Davis Warren for representing Cora too, and then Justin Moore for getting on that wristband as well. Appreciate you, dude.
Paul,
I just don't like.
I know it ain't it wasn't all quarterback, but I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I don't think they was playing as hard as they could play because they knew in reality it wasn't gonna be the outcome of what they wanted. Like, I don't understand. I don't see how, as a kid, how can you get yourself up? I know these y'all my brothers and we all brothers, but if we all know, and you know what I'm saying, if we all know in our hearts, bro, it's a 85% chance that we about to lose this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we gonna play as hard as we supposed to be playing, knowing if we got a great. You know what I'm saying?
You could even tell with the play calling last year too. It was like that. It felt like that offensively.
Like, I don't feel like we was in it. Like, I mean, I don't know, bro. Just last year was a weird year. I don't know. I just don't know.
This is my goal. So I don't think we were going to talk about this topic tonight, but I'm going to shout it out. One, I'm really pissed off I didn't get like a alarm, like 99-yard touchdown from Kenneth Grant. That ticked me off. Now I might get one.
You heard he said he said he was in the playbook.
He said there was a package for him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say he said he was in the playbook.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm also ticked we didn't get to see Cabana and a whole lot of Benjamin Hall either. I mean, we got to see some Benjamin Hall, but like, I'm kind of ticked. I mean, it was just the games that we played and the team that we had. I get it, whatever. But like, honest, now I have a new goal.
To be honest, bro, I knew they were never gonna see the field, bro. Once we got Jordan Marshall and what's the name stayed. I was like, I don't think Cabana
I still had like, Cabana maybe not, and then injury too. But Benjamin Hall, I thought we would see a little bit more of him, but it is what it is with the scores and everything. But now I have a new goal. I want Herb Street's son. I want like a 40-point lead versus Ohio State, and I want Herb Street's son to get into the game and get like a 10-yard rushing QB touchdown, QB dive, whatever, to score against the Buckeyes. That's what I want. That's my new goal for the next like how many years he's with Michigan. That's gonna happen.
I mean, that's
get a 40.
Hey, you know, Sharon Petty. So, you know what I'm saying? That might be on. You know what I'm saying?
You could do another Alex Orji a couple years ago. Alex Orji like didn't need to score, but like put him in the end zone in East Landfill, dude. Love that too. Absolutely amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I want. I want Herb Street's son to score against the Buckeyes or at least get in the game. Take a quarterback kneel. I don't give a crap, but it's gonna drive him nuts.
So let me ask you guys this.
That's my new goal.
Let me ask you guys this. So, where do you feel most confident going into next season, Jason?
As in what?
What do you mean?
Just with the football team in general, right? Where is your biggest positions, coaching?
Okay, go ahead, Jason.
What are you most confident about with this team going into next year? I
already apologize.
Going to be there. Offense,
defense.
I already
apologize from last year, but like I'm more confident in our defense and our defensive coordinator than I was. So I mean, late last season, I mean we got our shit together, and I mean, to like crush Northwestern, yeah, great, but you could tell something was different. But then to go into Columbus as like 20, like we were gonna lose by like three possessions, maybe more.
Really, the Indiana game. Defense showed up.
Well, we should have won that game if we would have ran Mullins in the first half. We would have probably.
Hey, I wish I would have live streamed me watching that game with Connor, dog, with that Ohio State game, because bro, you just don't understand, bro. The shock in our face, right? Like, bro, like we were just like so blown away that the stupid stuff that was going on, and we won the game. Like,
wasn't Trente there too?
Yeah, we all, but Trente was more. He was more interacting with the, you know what I'm saying, with people. Me and Connor was locked in. Connor wasn't taking no pictures. like he wasn't doing nothing. Me and him, we was like side by side, like locked into this game. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? It was so intense, and just for us to pull it off, and for him to be sitting next to me, and for everybody to say we cheated because of him, and him sitting right next to me watching this as we beat him.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that was the best.
Struggling this year, and we beat them. They couldn't do shit. It's just
it was the greatest.
And that added fuel to the fire for them, just like the sign stealing crap did for us. So, but yeah, I mean, answer your question, and Derek, I mean, I feel if I'm just gonna talk about like one side of the field, like it's gonna be defense.
No, he said the most confident. That could be, it could be coaches, it could be whoever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if I had to pick one, it's gonna be defense. It's going to be defense for sure with the portal class that we had. But then I'm going to have to kind of like jump on the other side of the field too. I'm going to have to talk about our offense, our freaking running back room. So yeah, we lost Benjamin Hall of North Carolina. We lost Cabana, I believe. I can't remember where he went. I think it was like Minnesota at first, then maybe somewhere else after. But
I want
with Jordan Marshall and
I want to say Central Michigan.
Yeah, I think it's Central. I think it's Central or Western, but like, yeah, originally like it was Minnesota is what he committed to, but it's not anymore. But it's a running back room as well too. I mean, that's always proven. I think the position groups, Derek, where you might be going after this, so I'm just going to jump ahead. I mean, I'm still kind of on the fence about our wide receivers. So like Dre was kind of saying at the beginning of the pod, like I got to see it, like not that specific group, but just broadly. Like I don't know. That is my biggest concern. You have the quarterback. Yeah, he's young, but he's good to go. But I'm kind of worried about just the receiver position. I don't know. Like McCulley, obviously that's a good pickup from Indiana. That's a solid pickup. Yeah. But like I just don't. And Frederick Moore, like, yeah, I mean, you look, from what I could watch from the spring game, but like, I don't know about that group yet. And offensive line, too. We got inside, so left guard, center. I mean, there's experience there, but there's youth. There's also youth there, too. Like Evan Link, he was young last year, but there's confidence in him. He made some really good plays. That long run that Mullins had against USC, that was Evan Link that caused that. He put that block on to put us in position to win that fucking game. But there is some youth in the offensive line. So those are two position groups I'm still kind of worried about. I got to see it to believe it. I don't know about the wide receivers yet, and I don't know about those front guys yet. I got to see it. Yeah, we'll see.
With me. Oh, go ahead, Derek. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I would agree with the concerns on O-line and receivers. Go ahead, Dre.
My most concerns is the wide receivers. I just gotta, like I said, I gotta see it. I gotta see who want it, who they putting out there, what's going on. And then my biggest no worries is the running back. I think them boys is gonna go crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's just something about Justice Hayes and Jordan Marshall that man.
For real, isn't it giving? I know they're different guys or different players, obviously, but isn't it giving you like Corum Haskin vibes a little bit?
Now look. Let me tell y'all. Now, when Justice first got here, bro, I did a signing with him, and him and Jordan Marshall together. So I was talking to him, and bro, they so competitive with each other, like from you know what I'm saying. So. Like I was asking him, just joking around, like, bro, what if he get along one? Well, I'm about to go get one. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, bro, they about to go. Oh my God, y'all just don't, man, bro. Remember I said this, bro. Justice Hayes, he gonna lead Michigan in rushing, but Jordan ain't gonna be that far behind. But no. I got a feeling Justice might even be in the Heisman talks.
Well, just the way that they can break tackles and extend plays as well. I mean, even Jordan Marshall versus Bama. I mean, that's like I know it's a bowl game, whatever, but like
O-line,
it does.
That's the only thing.
It does.
That is if the O-line can gel, Like I said, I still think we gonna run the ball more than we pass it. That's just me. I think we gonna pass it, but I think our passing game gonna look different than what it used to look like. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, but I still think we gonna run the ball
in general,
more.
yeah. Yeah, with Bryce Underwood, you have to. Yeah, absolutely, it's going to be different.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me
wrong,
good. Bryce.
I think
now his second year, we might throw more than we run. But this year, him getting acclimated into the Big Ten and the college football, I still think we're gonna run the ball more than we pass it this year.
Especially with Bryce Underwood being a true freshman, right?
That's what I meant.
There's going to be a little bit of a game plan to protect him, but I agree with what you guys are saying. I think some of the things that I'm the most confident about is our front seven on defense and our running backs. The things that the area that I'm concerned about the most is just so much unknown with our offensive line, and you're absolutely right, Dre. I think we've got a 1-2 punch at running back that is really a 1-1 punch. I think that both Jordan Marshall and Justice Haynes are going to be absolute studs. Like think back to Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown, right? Like that's
that's a good one. Oh, that is a good one, dude.
Right? That
is a good one.
White Slayton, QB running back. I mean, it's West Virginia out there.
That's what they could be. But you're right, Dre, is that a lot of that depends because they're both going to create by themselves. But if they get a little help from the offensive line, our yards before contact this year was awful. There were several games where our running backs actually had negative yards before contact, which meant that they were getting hit in the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage.
Exactly.
Right. So if our yards,
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I thought we were watching like AJ Dillon out there, dude. Like we're getting the running backs, but still, like, come on.
If we can clean up them yards, you know what I'm saying? Before contact, if we can clean that up, it's over, man. I'm telling y'all, man.
But
and
here's
if we don't, be prepared for a long season.
And here's a concern that I do have though early in the season is the unknown of any sort of Sharon Moore suspension. He's still new as a head coach, right? He's only going into his second year as a head coach. There's still a lot of learning. Jim Harbaugh coached football forever, basically, right? He went from playing football to coaching football, and basically went right to being a head coach and coached at Stanford, coaching the NFL, and came to Michigan. And it took him a long time to get to the point where he was able to coach through a full season, win Big Ten championships, and compete for a national championship.
And then the college football game, it changed every year. You know what I'm saying? You got something new or something get took away every year. You know what I'm saying? And now with NIL, it's a whole new ball game. And like, man, I mean, college football change every year, man.
You still gotta have culture. You still gotta have coaches.
Right.
That's facts. That's facts. Oh, that's facts. But what I'm saying, the coaches that's winning is the coaches that's adapting. If you ain't trying to adapt to this new way of college football, even college basketball, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get left. Your program gonna be behind. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad we got the brass of our alumni to be like, hell no, we'll never have one of them type of seasons ever again. Let's brand up and do something about this. Hey, I mean, let me tell y'all a funny story,
that's
man.
Barstool. I mean, that's Barstool too. That's Dave
story,
as well that
man.
really kicked this off. I mean, that was Dave that kicked that shit off.
Shout out to my homeboy Shane. He in the group, you know what I'm saying? He is an usher. He an usher for the big house. And I'm sitting there talking to him. And I swear up and down, I seen what's her name that paid the money? Queen Jolie. And when I tell you, I almost walked up to a random lady and asked her, "Can I get a picture?" Because I thought it was Queen Jolie. If this man wouldn't have stopped me and told me that wasn't her,
this was like a Santa Ono incident.
Bro, I probably would have got the police called on me, bro. I swear, and it sounds so racist, bro. Cause you know I'm not even like that, but bro, when I tell you, man, I'm gonna just shut up. But I almost made a donkey of myself. I'm just shout out to the ushers at Michigan, man, for not letting me look crazy, bro. Cause oh man, I was excited, boy. I said, "Oh, it's Jolie." No, it's not. No, it's not.
Who is this? What's
so that's Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison's wife, I believe, that donated the money. So Dave Portnoy from Barstool, he's the one that started the NIL conversation. She contacted him to talk to him one-on-one, and they pushed the NIL.
Hold on, Jay. Hold on. Hey, did I ever tell y'all that story, yo?
No.
Yeah, that's what you didn't hear me say it. I said it's another Santa Ono incident with you and Travis.
Oh,
I know this story a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Oh,
that's why Sue brought that up. I'm like, that's funny. I was thinking the same thing.
Was Santa, yo.
Oh my god.
I asked her one day. And I said, "Is that Santa?" She's like, "No, that's my husband." I'm like, "Oh." Yo, I'm bad at it, yo. Oh man.
Oh my god. Hey, you know what, Trey? Third time's the charm. You're actually gonna find the correct person that's actually the legit person you're looking for.
Hey, but y'all know me, man. I'm on it. I'm on it. But man, them times, man, I was just so inaccurate with it. So inaccurate with it. Oh man, that just made me cry. Funny. That Miss Susie.
As soon as you mentioned that reminded me of the same thing Sue mentioned. Same thing.
Man.
Not another incident.
That was great.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, good. So more to come. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for more content coming through this summer. There's probably going to be a lot more to talk about as we start to learn more about where the NCAA is trying to come in with any sort of future suspensions or anything for Michigan. I can tell you one thing: it's not going to happen. No wins are going to be vacated as part of that process. But
still can't even tell how they obtain the information because they don't want to. So
right,
they don't want to go to
right. And if it goes that far, there won't be anything. If Michigan push, so here's two routes. One route is they'll say we'll take a small suspension and then be done with it. We're tired of it. Another route is that they say you ain't doing shit unless you get through court first, and that will take a really long time. And I don't know that the NCAA has time. I don't even know if they'll be relevant after.
It depends on you know what I'm saying, the information that they got. I don't think they got nothing though, so I really don't think this really gonna go.
They can't even say how they got anything because like the information they can't say how they obtained it. They don't want to. They don't want to talk about it,
man. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
right.
More to come. More to come as this comes. Stay tuned. We'll try and throw.
Yeah.
Try and throw a podcast together. Doing every year we get one to update NIL efforts and where Michigan stands with NIL. Yeah. And I think Dre, you're talking about adjusting to the state of college football right now. I think we've done it well. I think if I'm going to give a major kudos to Sharon Moore, my major kudos to Sharon Moore is he's a hell of a recruiter, and I think that he's a big driving factor that has opened up the NIL floodgates, knowing that that's what we have to do right now to stay competitive. So for sure, but stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you have friends that like Michigan content, that like hanging out, having fun, talking about Michigan football, be sure to share this podcast, share this with them, invite them to join the Facebook group and everything. Tigers 1-11. Don't even need to look at
Tigers,
my
I was
phone.
watching,
Thanks,
I was
Sue.
watching the score, yeah.
One of the best teams in baseball this year. Or
10-9, yeah, they
best
won
team.
an extra inning. Or extra innings.
Before we go too, later on this week, I'll be dropping a question about who do you guys think I should try to get on the show, either if it's past guests or guests that you never haven't seen. This season we're gonna try to continue to give you all the best content again. Lives took over, so just give us some suggestions that we can try to get on the show, and we'll try our hardest to make it happen. And continue doing our thing. We love y'all, man.
Dude. Then make sure if you're one last point too. So Cora, I know I posted it in the group. Her mom Katie Fuller is in the group. Please help with anything with GoFundMe. Your daughter Cora is fighting leukemia. And then we got this wristband that Davis Warren is rocking as well too. Hit me up for any of those $5. Shipping's covered, and all proceeds, 100% of proceeds go to her and her family. So they're all Michigan fans. So just please help support, and yeah, go blue.
Go blue.
Dre, you want to sign us off?
Mm-hmm.
The only way that we can sign off a pod.
As in tradition. Yep.
Thank y'all for joining us tonight, man. We are back. But y'all know is love one another, respect one another, and go blue.
Go blue.